everyone, Reprex here. So you can see I'm back in FTB, ready for another episode, and I have a lot of work to do actually today. I want to get at least some kind of automation going here. As you guys remember, towards the end of the last episode, I made a bunch of pulverizers and redstone furnaces that are already connected to my power system downstairs, but I need to get some type of automation going here. Now, probably the best way to do this is with item ducts. And just to make a few of these, they're pretty simple to make. I'm not sure what the impulse item ducts do exactly. I am however familiar with the regular just opaque item ducts. You can make them see-through so you can see the item going through them, but you need some hardened glass, which I don't have at the moment. Actually, it should be a machine I could probably make today, which is the induction, what is it? I forgot what the name of it is. Is it the induction smelter or something like that? I'll look it up. Right, so first off we want to make some item ducts just to get that going. Some lead and some tin. So let's just get a few of those. Let's see, aluminum, don't need aluminum. Tin, actually now that I noticed aluminum, I actually want to do something real quick right before I start with the rest of the recipes, because I noticed that here in my mob drops, not only did I have the 2 necrotic bones I got a few episodes ago, I also have miniature red hearts, which I've been getting from killing mobs. And these are the 2 main ingredients, I guess, in making the health upgrade. But I just noticed I don't have any apples. What are the odds that I have 2 miniature red hearts and necrotic bones, but I don't have the apples? I even have the diamonds, for that matter. But no apples. Oh well. I just have to go cut down some oak trees somewhere and hopefully get some apples out of those. Right. Actually, talking about diamonds, I've gotten quite a bit of them, mainly through the through Mistcraft. I actually made a world. I got a page, dense ores, and I created a world age, I guess I should say, with 3 pages of dense ores. And it was insane. It was a very unstable world. There's like meteor strikes and what is it called? So some purple blocks from Mistcraft. I think they're called corrupted something. All right, let's see if I can find Mistcraft items here. Mistcraft blocks. Black decay. This is it. So yeah, there's plenty of these blocks, and they started like multiplying, and they started spreading all over the place, and pretty much the world right now, the age as it is right now, it's unusable because where you teleport into is completely surrounded by that black decay, and it's pretty hard to get out of. So I actually got out just in time. But before I did, I got a nice chunk of diamonds and actually a bunch of ores here. Just over a stack and a half of gold, a few stacks of iron, and some copper that I was needing. So obviously I have a bunch of ores now that I need to be processing. So that's why I want to push towards automating this system and see how it handles a lot of ores, and kind of put it through its paces and see how it behaves. Right, so let's just go back to the item ducts and make a few of these. Just make I don't know, 28, 36. That's a good number. Right, I am also going to need a few other things like the servo. So I think it's called the pneumatic servo. There it is, the pneumatic servo. So I need some iron, some redstone, and some glass. So let's get a bit of iron here. Go. Some redstone and some glass. Where's my glass? Okay, good. I have a bit more glass. Just grab a bit more. This stuff should be good. All right. So let's make a few of these because I know you need them for a couple other machines. So I'm just gonna grab 4 for now. Actually 5, because you need that to make a few other machines. I believe the accuracy accumulator is one of them. Let's see what else comes up. Igneous extruder, accuracy accumulator, terrain smasher, automatic activator, nullifier. So there's a few machines that need it. But one of the main uses that I'm going to be using it for, at least today, is if you attach it to one of the. That's gonna be a problem with the lighting system. I'm gonna have to probably get myself some better lighting. All these torches for these large rooms are just not cutting it. I'll figure something out for a later episode. But if you connect all these item ducts to machines, they'll input the machines, but I need to actually withdraw them from a chest, which is actually what I need to do here. Should probably make a chest. Let's see. Heck, I'll just make a new chest. I'm actually a bit short on wood here, so I'm gonna have to figure something out for that as well. Probably in the next few episodes, I'll figure something out. I do have some iron on me, so I just might as well upgrade that straight to iron chest. Here we go. Alright, so pretty much what I want to do is get it to withdraw from this chest. Now this will be temporarily a temporary setup. I'm actually considering getting, well, I've already explained what I ideally would have ender chest, but what I want to have eventually when I get a quarry going is a tesseract that will filter out cobble, dirt, and gravel and stuff like that is pretty useless, and send it directly into a mass storage unit. Or is it called the deep storage unit? Actually, I'm pretty sure it's deep storage unit. Right. If you're not familiar with these, I've actually used them already before in the Ultimate series. And they store, I want to say almost unlimited supplies, but I'm sure there's some kind of limit, probably like 2 billion or something. I think it's a number I've heard of. I could be completely wrong with that number, but it's a pretty crazy number. I know that much. It's a lot more efficient at storing items than the barrel, and it keeps an inventory if you break the item, so it's a lot more useful than barrels. So I'm probably going to have some kind of system that comes in with a tesseract, gets filtered out into the deep storage units for cobble and gravel and dirt and that stuff like I just mentioned, and then the rest of the stuff will go into an AE system that would then output into this chest, and then that's where the processing will begin. So pretty much, I know it's a bit of a waste since you actually use up a bit of power every time you input and output stuff into the AE network. But that way I can, keep everything sorted, and if I just want to throw items into the AE network, it knows what to do with the ores. Otherwise, they would just get filtered through a tesseract into the chest. But then if I put some ores in the network, then it doesn't know what to do with it. So I guess that's the best way to explain it, at least. Right, so with the pneumatic server, what I can do here is actually upgrade this item duct. And now if I actually get myself my wrench, my hammer, I should say, and turn this bad boy the other way around, this will actually output, withdraw items from the chest without the need of a redstone signal. So all I have to do now is just, instead of high, put on low. This is actually but default on high. Not sure why this is activated. Information, take care of that. And then just stack size 64. You can change the stack size values if you want, and you can just filter them and so forth. I believe you can actually just get it to withdraw items directly with just a redstone signal. Could be wrong, but I know this works better. That way you can specify the stack size, you can filter items in and out if you need to, and there's actually a bunch of other things here like the NBT and or dictionary and stuff like that that can prove useful if you want to do a little bit more advanced filtering. But for now this will work. I also have the output in the bottom. Is it? Okay, but I don't have any item ducts down there, so I'm just gonna break all this up. And I'm actually going to get it to output to another chest. I'll probably put here. I don't know how well that will work though. Because if I could put ores back into the same chest and then specify in the import bus what things to bring in. But that can get a bit tedious. So what I can do is just make another chest, put it here, and then just import whatever gets thrown into that chest. That could be something else. That could work. I think it will work a little bit better actually. So let me just do that. Let me just put all the item ducts down here, and just something to remember. Right now they are all in for the default position. I guess is to input items for some reason. It's the default setting, I guess. So all you have to do is hit them with a wrench, make them output. And here you don't need to have pneumatic servos installed, because the machine will automatically output into that slot if you have it properly set up here with the orange on the bottom side. So that should already be pretty automated as far as processing goes. I should give myself another chest just for the output. thinking maybe running an item duct all the way to my metals chest. But all these things are probably going to be the next few episodes. I'm not sure exactly what kind of priority I should give to things, what the order I should make them at least, because I'm thinking maybe making a what is it, forestry multi-block farm to get some wood, and I'll probably make two, one for rubber and one for wood, and I also want to make the AE system as quickly as possible, get my miscraft. I don't know, there's a lot of things I have in my head right now thinking about what to do first. So first thing, I should probably make a chest. Simple things first, obviously. You know, I have all those big projects in mind, and just want to make sure I get around to them in a manner that makes sense. Let me just put it that way, because I don't want to find myself with a bunch of unfinished projects and nothing works because I haven't finished them. So I don't know. First off, automated processing, and this pretty much will take care of it. I know it's overkill, like I mentioned, but I just want to make sure that this takes care of all the ores that are going to be coming in. So let's just put a few things away from inventory and just dump all the ores I just got. So let's just put a few metals in here, tin, aluminum. I need to get myself an apple. That's another thing I want to do. Obviously, if I do an automated farm, that'll definitely bring in a lot of apples. But class, this goes here. Building blocks, this goes there. Atom ducts I keep in my inventory for now. Actually, I just dump them in here. I don't think I need them. Right, so ores. Let's grab all the ores. Lead, iron, lots of copper. Not enough tin now. That's a problem. Ooh, ferros. That's the big one. So I'm actually going to throw ferros in first, just to see how many shiny ingots I can get. I do want to get, like I mentioned, a bit of shiny dust, just because that will just make me feel better about the whole using of miscraft stuff from the ages, from all the chests I've gotten. Because, like I said, that feels a bit cheaty. So I'm just going to dump all the rest of them in here. I just wanted to make sure that ferros was the first one in. And as you can see, it's withdrawing stacks at a time. And it should start dumping them all into the pulverizer. Obviously, if I had the see-through item ducts, I could see all the stacks going in and dumping them all in. And they're working at pace here. They're using 40 RF per tick. Ooh, that's another thing I want to check up on. Because right now I'm using the hardened conduits, and they, I believe, are 400 RF per tick. Let's double check. Yeah, 400 RF per tick. And right now I'm running 8 machines, each one at 40, I believe. Let's double check that. Yeah, maximum power is 40. Oh, these are actually 20, so that's 80, 160, 200, 240. Okay, that's not bad. That should be able to handle it just fine, just with the hardened version. So yeah, I mean, this is already going at pace. Let's see what. Ooh, look at that. See, that's why I want a lot of these pulverizers and furnace. They're pretty cheap to make, and they can handle a nice amount of ores coming in. If this turns red, don't worry about it. If you keep your crosshairs, I guess, on it, a little pop-up comes up on the right side. I'm guessing that's probably Wayla, or could be thermal expansion. Not really sure which mod brings that in, but it shows you what items are stuck in the system at the moment. Don't worry about it. Once there's space into it, and any other machines will be thrown into it. It just shows that there's backlog of items, and it shows what's in there at the moment, some lead and some silver. So as soon as one of these gets done, and there's the shiny metal I was talking about, one of these gets done, then it'll start processing those. So it's nice. I've actually gotten some gold from copper, so that's nice. Some more ferrous metal. Well, this is already the pulverized version, so I won't get the shiny metal ingots from here, but I'm going to be getting a lot of ferrous metal. And one of the machines that I could use to convert all the ferrous metals and dust and stuff into the invert ingots. Actually, let me just double check that, because I'm not sure if I can just dump both the items into the smelter, or if I have to make the invert blend. Let's see, pulverizer, induction smelter. Here we go. Alright, so I wasn't wrong. If you put two iron ingots and 1 ferrous, which is what I'm going to be getting from the pulverizer and the redstone furnace, I'm going to be getting pretty much the finished products already. If I dump these into induction smelter, I can get invert directly instead of having to pulverize them back down and combining the dust. So that's good. At least I can do that. Actually, let's just make the induction smelter now that I know that. Because I'm also going to start needing some hardened glass to upgrade my conduits and all that stuff, I believe. Actually, not really sure actually now that I think about it. What the upgrade route is for those, but I can make myself an induction smelter. It's not too hard to make. Redstone, gold, redstone, copper, invar, machine frame. I believe I have one of those laying around. So let's see here. Machine frame. Do I have any extra ones? I believe I used them all. Right. Right. So let's just grab a bunch of things here. Some invar, some tin, some lead, some iron, silver, why not, gold, sure, not that, some redstone, and some glass. Yeah, definitely glass, pretty sure that's all I need. So let's see how fast we can make this thing. Let's make one of these. Machine frame, nope, not with that one. This one with iron. Just make a few of these just so I can have a couple already in reserve. And just make one of these. I probably had a bucket somewhere, but oh well. Dang it, go away. What am I missing? Copper, I guess? Yep, sure thing, missed copper. Cool, induction smelter. Alright, so let's see. Let me just put a few things away. I hate having a messy inventory, it just takes me forever to find things after. Let me just put the redstone back in the spot. As you can see, I've been getting a lot of redstone as well. One thing I've been kind of regretting, I guess, it's my my pick. Right now it's already Fortune 2, but the whole auto repair thing is not doing it for me anymore. I'm guessing maybe it got nerfed between Unleashed and this mod pack, because it was updating. The Tinker's Construct mod was updated as well, so maybe it got nerfed. But it's just, I have to wait so long for the thing to repair, and I'm just kind of regretting not putting the redstone flux capacitor instead of the Mossy auto repair on it. So I'm actually considering maybe making a new pick for it, but then I think about the whole diamond drill I could be making. Let's see, where's the diamond drill? Because I believe there's been some upgrades to this one as well, because this is tier 1 actually. Let's see what uses there are. Yeah, I can upgrade the diamond drill with iridium reinforced plates and get an iridium drill tier 2. Was there tier 1? I mean tier 2 one? I guess not. And this one has Fortune 3 already, kind of like automatically enchanted with it, I guess. So it's a pretty end game stuff. I guess I could make something else for the meantime if auto repair thing is not doing it for me. But I don't know, I like this thing. I want to go for a mining drill. It's been a while since I used a mining drill. I've always used like the claw from the Powersuit, modular Powersuit armor and stuff like that. Right, so let's see here. Stop rambling. I'm gonna grab some stuff and actually do some work. So let's get some hardened conduits. Got my wrench, my hammer, I guess. Let's see, what should it do? Pretty sure there's some power running low here, so I could just drop it right here. Good as place as any. Dang it. Alright, let's see if I can put down the conduit. Okay, good. And blop. There you go. Let's just reset this. It's one of the first things I do. I don't know. So just make sure it doesn't automatically input and output stuff into it. So it's nice. I'm gonna need a lot of obsidian now to think about it, because do I have any at all? I have one piece of obsidian. Great. So I'm gonna have to pulverize a lot of obsidian and get a lot of hardened glass if I want to upgrade some of the things later down the line, like because I believe hardened glass, like hardened glass is what you use. Let's see if maybe it shows me. Nope, not like that. What I can use it for, because there's some pretty useful things like alright, well, you can make the see-through versions of these items. Redstone energy cell frame. Alright, so maybe you'll need it for the other ones to upgrade. Just go straight to the redstone energy conduits. but that's with Electrum, and yeah, silver and gold. So that's some later stuff. I won't bother with that just yet. I think I have other priorities before I get around to that. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good wrapping up point. Ores are quickly being processed. I already have over 2 stacks of gold, 2 stacks of iron, and so forth. So it's a pretty good system, I would say. It's already unclogged. It's already actually finished this one. So, you know, it's a pretty efficient method. It's actually rather quick. It's a lot quicker than doubling ores with the smeltery or the macerator at this point, because this thing is so slow at the moment without upgrades. So it's definitely a good method. And I also get that little extra bonus. Let's see how many. I got 10 shiny ingots, so I definitely shouldn't feel bad anymore about using the other metals. You know, the fact that I can make it on my own, I don't mind using up a little bit of that extra stuff, extra loot I get from chests and the dungeons. But yeah, it's a pretty good wrapping up point, and until next time, bye.